Okay. Get this out there. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Everybody care about these hands. What are you doing? Okay. All right. Can I use this? Let's see. Can I use this? Let me see real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. No, okay. All right. Well, we just gonna, as usual, no more voices. What's up, everybody? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to the best, one more time, the best late night talk show right here on TikTok. I'm your host, Bobby McHenry. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Today is Friday, June 2nd, 2023. And I have 3 questions that I came up with, asking myself these 3 questions. I think I wrote these down. I had them written down, but then the video that I was trying to make on TikTok, all I can say is I was having some technical difficulties, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to, I'm going to record this off my phone camera, and I'm going to upload, I'm going to post it on our YouTube, on our, YouTube, and then I'm gonna post it on TikTok. So with that being said, I'm sorry for the delay, the miss, miscount. I don't know. But the technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the show. We would try to, not me, but I would try to, find a way to, find a boundary in that. But anyways, I have 3 questions that I asked myself a long time ago. I think this was like last year or sometime, and I never came across and actually doing I never came across to recording a video about it or for it. In other words, I was procrastinating. And I am here, bringing it to you a year later. This is June 2nd, Friday, 2023, and this is it. So with that being said, I want to welcome everybody to the show. If this is your first time watching me, it's I can understand because many of y'all don't know me already, and that's fine too. But just to give you a quick backstory about who I am, or my persona name, my stage name, my show name is Bobby McHenry. That is not my government name. My government name would not be disclosed, at least until not, at least not yet. I will probably disclose it once I make it and whatnot. So, but you guys on social media. For people who don't know me on social media, y'all can call me Bobby McHenry. That is my name on social media, so y'all can call me that. I am 23 years old. I am an aspiring talk show host, producer, entrepreneur, comedian, actor, motivational speaker, and all that. I graduated from 2 different no, actually 3. I graduated high school, my main high school, back in May of 2018. I got a diploma off of that. And then during COVID, during the pandemic, I went to school again. I went to 2 different campuses. To my local college. It's a college in Northeast Ohio called Cuyahoga. It's called Tri-C, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just keep it short and sweet. So the school is called Tri-C. I can look it up. So I went to both campuses. I went to the downtown campus right here in Northeast Cleveland. Yeah, that was I want to say what I think I started. I want to say maybe 2019, maybe towards the. No, I think this was maybe like March 2019. I think this was, if I'm not mistaken. And I went to the Eastern campus, the Beechwood campus. That was that was like towards the end of 2020. Hold on. I think this was like the end of. I think this was like towards the end of 2020, beginning 2021. I don't know. I forgot, but yeah. So and then I went to and I went to another school where I learned everything that I needed to learn and know about television and film production. And that school is called Ohio Media School. So I went there. I graduated. I graduated was it last year? Yeah, last year. And I want to say, let me see. I want to say last year, back in September of last year. I want to say. I think. I kind of forgot, but yeah. So that's a quick brief. A quick brief backstory. I know it's not really the whole, the whole 23 years. Because I'm 23. I know it's not, the whole, side story or the whole story in general. But that's just the most important half of it. Not the most. I won't say the most important. Well, I'll say the second most important. The most important was me getting born. Me coming into this world. I was the first, and obvious most important. So, yeah. So, and I want to thank my mom for doing that, for bringing me into this world, because I would not be here, standing here talking to you all right now. So, Mom, thank you so much for bringing. I can't even talk. For bringing me into this world. Yeah, I love you, and yeah. So it's yeah. So I have 3 questions. I asked myself last year sometime. I forgot when. But the 3 questions are: why should the home viewer care about the show? 2. Is why is the show relevant? And 3 is dang, I forgot what 3 was. Hold on, what was 3? Number 3 was, should I keep watching? So the home viewer keep watching, continue watching. So the first question I'm going to answer real quick. The first question was, the home viewer kill. And I'm gonna put it to like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Yes, you should kill, because this is going to be a very different kind or a type of talk show. This is not going to be your. Well, I mean, it is going to be your typical talk show, but it's going to be my way of doing it. So yeah, so everything that you guys have seen so far on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, all the interviews, all the shows, all the all the behind the scenes content, and all the playing on with the TikTok filters and all that stuff. All that stuff is done without no script, no plan, no nothing. All that is off the dome, off the top. So that should really tell you guys how not only smart I am, but how talented I am. So yeah, so thank you. Hold the applause. Okay, no, hold the applause. So I what's I gonna say? Oh, so yes, the home viewers should care about watching the show. This show will be, like I said, will be your typical late night talk show, but my way of doing it, you will have your typical monologue at the top of the show, your typical, the commercial break, and then your first guest, and then the first commercial break after that, and then come back from commercial, your second, or either come back from commercial, do like your typical desk piece, or like a desk bit, or like a comedy piece, or something like that, and then go to commercial or don't, and then bring on the second guest, and then after the 8 minutes or whatever time we have, or how many time an interview usually lasts, I think it's 8 minutes on the talk show. So after those 8 minutes or so, or after I don't know, at least like the first half of the 8 minutes is up. Go to commercial, come back, and then continue with the second half of the 8 minutes, and then from there we go into either a comedy, like a stand-up comedy routine from a stand-up comedian, or bring on a musical guest, and they can perform the songs or whatever on the show, live on the show. Whenever we get in actual studio space and stuff like that. What I do have one in mind, hopefully, is just the fact of if we can, or if I can get the approval and the confirmation saying that I can do the stuff from their facility and stuff like that. But until then, we're just gonna work with the things that we got, and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. So on that. So number 2 is why is the show relevant? So the show stays relevant because of my style of humor. I tend to go in the self-deprecating side of things, So I'm more of a self-deprecating style of comedian, if you want to. Yeah, so I'm always making jokes about myself. I'm always making fun of myself. I'm always poking fun of my, everything that I do. I'm always, I'm right there. Sometimes I'm right there, making fun of it. And yeah, so that's kind of like my style of humor, my style of comedy. And so yeah. So with that being said, I am pushing towards that self-deprecating side of comedy. And yeah. And then number 3, the last question is, should the home viewers continue watching? And I should say yes. The home viewers should continue watching this show because it would not only be entertaining, informative, entertaining, but it will be informative, insightful, interesting, different, funny, and optimistic. Yeah, so I'm a very optimistic person. From time to time, let me stop lying. All the time, I tend to have my doubts, here and there, and I think everybody have doubts about about stuff, but and I'm no different. So, but yeah, so I try to stay optimistic, hopeful about things. But then again, when those doubts do come, I try to remain hopeful and optimistic and stuff like that. So, and and see what God, the man at top, the Most High, as I say, see what He does, and put all of my worries, all my troubles, and leave it to Him. So yeah. So I'm gonna say, anybody can come on the show. It don't matter who you are, what race you are, what you look like. We don't care about that. We here at the show does not discriminate. Let me say it one more time. The Bobby McHenry Show does not discriminate anybody, okay? We don't care what you look like or what race you are. If you have a project, an album, or CD, if you want to come on the show and promote your brand, your business, whatever the case might be, and you just want to get your clout up, or whatever the case, your following up, or whatever, then you can. All you gotta do is send me an email at the Bobby McHenry Show. What is it? Actually, take that back. It's my main personal email. I'm sorry, until I get more information from the show. So you can contact my main email if you want to come on the show. That's BobbyMcHenry02@gmail.com. One more time, BobbyMcHenry02@gmail.com. If you want to send me an email, saying that you want to come on the show, and we'll get things started from there. The show is a late night variety show, comedy show, and yeah, we are coming up. We're entering our 4th season this month. But like I said, by the way of how we are looking in terms of followers on TikTok, we're on our new TikTok page, so I can go follow that as well. That is at the Bobby McHenry Show on TikTok. I can go follow that. So by the way, from by the look of how the followers look, we might not make it this month in terms of the season premiere or whatever. So we might push the season to, I want to say, in the fall, so maybe like August, September-ish. or maybe like the end of July, beginning of August, maybe around there. But yeah, we'll see. So this is our this will be season 4 of the show, and I am so grateful and proud of everything that I've done. Because I mean, let's be honest, I don't really have a team behind me. Oh dang.